Hi, we're ZipAuth, and this is Charity. Charity is an assistant service manager at a Freightliner dealership in Arizona, and of her many job duties, one of them is to ensure that new hires and employees, when changing roles, have access to all the software and programs that we use. The current process is as follows. She has to email her IT department to set up access, and as it stands, it can take days or even weeks at a time to have that set up. This creates problems because employees often end up sharing account information with each other, which leads to them not being able to track employee activity. So that's a security issue, as well as wasting company time and company money because new hires aren't able to be trained and they aren't able to do their job title or job duties as efficiently as possible.
So our solution to this was to automate the tedious and slow parts of giving employees access to the software, and that's what ZipAuth does. So you see right here, we have a form where someone could fill out a service that they want to add users to. So right here we see they want to add them to DTNA, which stands for Daimler Transport something, and here's like the URL for it, and the admin login, and this belongs to the service advisors group too, and we'll get into that in a second. So we wanted to make this really simple to add employees to this. So we thought that it could just work as a Slack integration. So instead of making people go to a whole new website and add credentials for this whole new app and stuff, all they have to do to work with ZipAuth is just add it to your company's Slack, basically. So all Charity has to do now is she just has to message the ZipAuth bot, and that's it. So she says add Amber to DTNA, that service we talked about earlier, and then ZipAuth is like, cool, I've added her, and that's all. And then if you wanted to do more advanced than that, you could say, for example, there's this whole group of service advisors services. So DTNA, OWL, and Uptime Pro. Those service advisors have to use all those for their job. So Charity could also say to the bot, add Amber to the service advisors group. Then it adds her to all three of those websites. So then you can add this new employee. You can onboard them to 3 services in mere seconds with the Slack bot. So that's the way we decided to do it with ZipAuth.
Through our interview to Charity, she said that she need a system that can help her manage their employee and check their account access, and also be with her when she need to use the software, to use this program, and to give her new user quick access. And their current solution is their tech service are not capable in either 3 of this element. And for our potential customer that exists in the market, like 1Password or Harbor IT, they're not customized for employee management. And for our target market, we're targeting to dealership with short-term contract or high turnover rate, and our market size are pretty big because currently there's 2 million people who is working in dealership industry. And our market analyze, we'll start with Chinese dealership as a startup, and to get to other VVG dealership in Arizona, and they will reach to other dealership in Arizona, which there are 16 of them, and if we can grow up quickly, we can actually reach to the whole United States with approximately 1,200 dealers. For our business model, we're going to do direct sale. Our potential customer can find our contact information through our advertisement or from our website, and we're going to contact with them as a first approach through email and or phone call. And once we have our first approach, we will meet them face to face and to have the information of their company and get contract. And for our transaction method, it will be $50 a year per company and $5 per person who added to ZipAuth. And once you add to ZipAuth, you will have all our resources to use.
So So far, we have interviewed 50 people, and identified their problems that they have at work, and this is where we found Charity. And so we met with her some more and got some more information on their day-to-day work activities and the problems that they experience. And this is where we found the VVG network. And then in October, we found that VVG network and we started working on our MVP. In December, we will complete the MVP. After we get funding, we would market at trade shows, work on developing the actual version 1 of ZipAuth, and then in February we'll continue with that and getting feedback from current users like Charity. And then April we'll finish version 1 and be working with all of the VVG dealerships in Arizona. So what we're asking for is $1,000. The way that we'll split this up is $700 in marketing and $300 in research and development. $300 is where we'd get our feedback from our users to better improve ZipAuth and make it more customizable and unique to them, where we hit those needs that that Charity and people like Charity need. For marketing, we would split that up with primarily through trade shows and ads. Ads would be Facebook, Google, popping up first on Google searches. Trade shows would be IT expos, and with trade shows we would start seeing more of our competition and start seeing what's out there on the market and get our name out there as well and start generating value and more of a name for ourselves. So this is our team. I'm Amber.
I'm Isaac.
I'm Zhao.
And this is Charity after using ZipAuth. Thank you.